Horrific. Doctor, a medical doctor, violates the trust of those who he cares for, injects them with unauthorized chemicals so that he can buy a big ass mansion, put up the mansion. This charlatan has been arrested. A doctor from St. Louis, Missouri, has been sentenced to prison for healthcare fraud, a scheme that bought him basically that castle. He decided to pocket money using knockoff drugs and putting them inside of patients. Let me give you some background. So in April, a jury found Dr. Abdul Naushad, 58 years of age, and his wife, Wajiha, 47, guilty of 1 count of conspiracy and 1 count of healthcare fraud. The doctor, Abdul, was sentenced to a year in prison while his wife was given 3 years probation. That's all they got. The family will have to also pay $235,977 to insurers. The drug in question is a drug called Orthovisc. It's an FDA-approved version, the FDA-approved version of which is only sold by authorized distributors in the United States. According to a statement issued by the United States Attorney's Office, for over a decade, this doctor injected patients under their care with a cheaper version of the medicine, which was imported from overseas, had not been approved by the FDA. At one point, the FDA actually intercepted a shipment of this foreign unapproved version of the drug headed to the doctor's office. In response to this, the doctor had a future shipment sent to their home, which further incriminated themselves. See how that works? These individuals have degrees. These individuals think they are smarter than everybody else, and they are corrupt to the core. In order to continue to make that money, instead of stopping this illegal, unethical, and dangerous operation, they decided to say, hey, let's just ship the illegal drugs directly to us. Well, that's what got them. Assistant US Attorney Derek Wiseman said in court that the Naushads, elderly and impoverished patients, were deceived so that they could live a lavish lifestyle, which included buying a mansion, according to the report. All right, put that mansion back up again. Okay, this is what conning, deceiving, and criminality got them. The US Attorney's Office seemed to be referring to a 7-bedroom, 4-bedroom house in Town and Country. They purchased this for $2.2 million, and it has all of the bells and whistles. Isn't that something interesting, right? Now, here's what I want to highlight about this story. Obviously, I don't give a damn what degree they have. They're criminals, okay? Doing this to individuals who were poor and elderly, who did not really know better because they depended on the sophistication, the education, the expertise of their beloved doctor. The doctor took advantage of it. So why is it that they only got a slap on the wrist here? They literally put the lives of many in danger for over 10 years, over a decade. So you mean to tell me that over 10 years of a crime will get a doctor a 1-year sentence and the co-conspirator probation? No. Once again, the powerful are able to navigate judicial systems in ways that those who do not have access to power and money could not. All right, dear sister, thoughts here.
Absolutely, our corporatized health care is disgusting. We know the FDA is terribly corrupted by big pharma. Many of these big pharmaceutical companies fund the research conducted by the FDA and on behalf of the FDA. Many of these big pharmaceutical companies pay the FDA's salaries. And so, of course, if these big pharma companies will pay off the FDA, if they can't get approval from them, they'll pay doctors directly to prescribe those medicines. Then doctors are in the habit of now using their profession, which is supposed to be curing people who are sick and helping people who are sick, as a money-making scheme, is how they're treating it. And this is why so many people are losing faith and trust in government. Recently, we had the case in Arkansas where a doctor was testing ivermectin with an unapproved experiment on inmates. And in this case here that we're discussing now, the folks were impoverished and often elderly. And let's not forget the Tuskegee syphilis trial. There are so many reasons why people don't trust our healthcare system in the United States, and really the inequities and corruption seeps into every facet of life in America, medicine included. When you're worried for your life, you could have this very corruption jeopardize it.
That's right, and it's not based on actual care, it's based on profit, it's based on revenue. There's not, the level of money in preventative care does not compare to the level of money that's in treatment. The level of money in cures does not compare to the level of money in treatment. And so they rather treat something forever rather than actually cure something or prevent it. That's the dynamic that money has created in our healthcare systems.